In today's video, we're going to be going over the difference between the cargo van business and the box truck business, and we're going over the pros and cons of both of these businesses. If you're watching this video, you're probably interested in joining the cargo van or the box truck business, and I swear to you, by the end of this video, you will know exactly which route you would want to take, because I'm about to go over the pros and the cons of the cargo van business and the box truck business, guys. I'm going to be giving you guys 6 pros and cons for the cargo van business and 6 pros and cons for this box truck business. If you don't know me, my name is King Latta. I have started up a cargo van business at the age of 19 and a box truck business at the age of 20. And it's my job here today to help you be successful and to make over $1,000 a day in both of these businesses. Guys, make sure you strap in. You don't want to miss any of this content, because these pros and cons might be a deal breaker for you, and you might want to know which route you want to take because of your situation at home or just because of your style of work and how you would like to work. But as we all know, this transportation industry, whether you're in the cargo van or the box truck, you can make over $500 a day. And in today's society, anything over $200 a day is coming out with a big W. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make $1,000 a day, whether you want to do the cargo van business or the box truck business. Before we start this video, man, make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that post notification button. This video is about to be a banger. Let me show you how you can make $1,000 in this transportation industry. You don't want to miss anything. Stay tuned for more after the intro. Woo! Before we start this video, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon, where you can get unlimited lessons on how to start your business the easy way, how to start your cargo van or box truck business, how to start your online business, how to build online stores, how to build your credit fast, and even how to make money on crypto, all over in the Patreon and the link in the description. And guys, also, if you want to still reach out to me for a one-on-one phone call conversation, you can book a conversation with me and the Calendly link in the description, where you can get a 10 to 30 minute phone call with me, and I'll answer any of the questions that you need, and the Calendly link in the description. But with all that being said, man, let's go ahead and hop straight into these pros, and we're gonna start with the cargo van business. We're gonna start with the cargo van first, because I know most of you guys are interested in the cargo van, because it is a cheaper way to go. Because as we know, this box truck is a very big difference in price. The box truck can run you guys around $50,000 to $80,000, and a cargo van can run you anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000. So pro tip number 1 on the cargo van business is that you do get cheaper gas, guys. You do get a better gas mileage, because it's pretty much a V8 engine, and it's not a big semi engine like how the box truck is. Guys, box truck and semi trucks aren't too far apart from each other, so you're pretty much filling up a semi truck when you're filling up a box truck. And with the box truck, unfortunately, you do get paid less than a semi, because it does carry less commodity. And with gas prices right now, guys, especially in Florida, it is extremely high. It's almost $5 a gallon for diesel. Another pro tip for the cargo van, guys, is short distances. Now, you can find contracts or, a gig that's inside of your city, within your city, and these short distance loads will allow you to be home almost every day, if not every day. And you guys could be home every day, because in this transportation business, it's not likely that you're going to be home every day, especially in this box truck, because if you want to go over the road, you're going to be states away, hours and hours away from your home. But with the cargo van, there is a lot of gigs that's inside your city, and if you can find contracts within your city, then that's a great way to go. Also, being a cargo van, it is pretty much like a truck. It's not a big heavyweight vehicle, so guys, you're going to be paying less in maintenance fees. Really, guys, if you stay on top of your oil changes and drive your van really carefully, you really won't have to pay for that much maintenance. There shouldn't be that much engine blowing unless you're over like 200,000 miles. But guys, maintenance is very cheap in this cargo van, and also you can do most of those repairs yourself. All you have to do is get up under that van and look up a video on YouTube on how to fix, a belt or something that may pop, or a couple springs or something that may go bad over time. But with the cargo van, there's not really that much risk in things breaking down. On the other hand, with a box truck, you have to realize that you're pretty much driving a semi truck, like I said. So things are gonna break, guys. It's a lot of power going through there. You might have to change the transmission or the engine once or twice. And guys, but these box trucks could go up to 500,000 miles. You can get 1,000,000 miles out of these box trucks, guys. And most of these semi trucks that are even posted for sale are going for 500,000 miles, even still getting sold. And guys, there's some semi trucks for 700,000 miles still on the market, and these trucks are really reliable. You just take care of them. But like I said, cargo van has less expenses on the maintenance end, and the box truck, we will be paying a pretty penny. Even if something small breaks, guys, you're still gonna be paying about $4,000 to $5,000, and that just eats up a lot of your profits. That's a whole week of work right there, and then the time that you're out of commission is a whole nother week. So you've just lost about $10,000 within just 2 weeks. Also, with the cargo van, you do have plenty of opportunities to get medical carrier contracts, guys. You can get dedicated lanes with these cargo van, because all you have to do when you're on these gig apps such as GoShare, you pretty much make good relationships, you network with these companies, you go ahead, make good on-time routes, do good work, contact the owner or the boss or the manager of that company and see if you can get a permanent dedicated route, a dedicated lane through that company. Like I said, you just want to prove to yourself that you're a good worker. Start talking to the big man in these businesses, and then you can get yourself a dedicated lane. So now we're gonna go through the cons on this cargo van business, and guys, these cons aren't really that bad, but depending on what type of person you are, this may be a deal breaker for you. So the number one con that I have to go over in this cargo van industry is that most of the time, pretty much almost 100% of the time, you are going to be loading and unloading these loads. So we know that the cargo van can hold about 2 to 3 pallets depending on what length your cargo van is, but if you have a regular 12-foot cargo van, you will only be able to hold 2 pallets. And depending on how heavy those pallets are, they might be able to get a forklift to load you up. But most of the times, guys, you will have to heavy lift. You might have to partner lift some of these loads if they're not palletized loads. And that's just the way this cargo van business is. Another big con is the rate per mile. Now, as we know, cargo van can't hold that much commodity, that much freight. Like I said, 2 pallets. Box trucks, guys, can hold up to 12 pallets. So for a full load on a box truck and a full distance, probably let's say 400 miles, you can get, you know, $1,200 for a full load depending on the urgency of that load for 400 miles on a box truck versus a cargo van. 400 miles for only 2 pallets, you may only get, you know, $300, $400, which is, you know, less than $1 per mile, guys. And once you add in gas and you spent $75 to $100 in gas, you're left with $200 profit for the day for work that took you about 5 to 6 hours to do. Especially if you want to come back home, guys, you probably are gonna have to work a whole day just to make $200 to $300 with the cargo van. And this leads me to my third con about the cargo van business, is that there aren't that many loads to be picked up or dropped off, guys. So with that being said, there's not that many chances that you could get a load picked up, take it 4 hours down the road, get another load, you know, 30 minutes away from the distance that you're already at, and take it back to your home, guys, or somewhere around your home. There's not that many opportunities for that because cargo van isn't that big in need, and it's not that big of a demand because, like I said, you can only get 2 pallets. Most box trucks are taking up those partial loads with 2 pallets because they're still getting in another 5 or 6 pallet loads, and they're just getting taken off the load boards in the market pretty fast. So that's another con for the cargo van, is that you can't get round trips. So if you go 400 miles for $200, you know, you're done for the day. You gotta wait until the next day or even a day after, depending on what your market is looking like. And most states aren't even that good in the cargo van industry if you're talking over the road, guys. So do your research in what state you're in. I know Florida definitely a no-go for cargo van. It is very dead down here in Florida, but states like the Carolinas and Virginia and over there in Texas, they do have some pretty good cargo van loads. So just do your research on what state you're in. Whew. Now, a quick intermission, guys. I don't know if you already know, but you are gonna need some paperwork and some certifications if you want to hop in this cargo van or box truck industry. If you don't know what paperwork you need, I do have a full video, boom, right here explaining exactly how to get started in this cargo van business. But you are gonna need things such as your BOC3 filing, your UCR, and you're gonna need your commercial insurance with $100,000 cargo liability, $1 million auto liability, and depending on who you're working for, you are gonna need $1 million general liability insurance. But everything is said on this video right here. Go check it out and learn everything, exactly what you need, all the paperwork for your cargo van startup business. Now, for all my people that's trying to get in this box truck industry and this box truck game, the box truck industry is very good, guys. It's very easy. I do advise it over the cargo van business strictly because it's just pop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Anything you want to do, you can do it in your box truck except drive through a drive-through. Yes, guys, that is a con, a small con with the box truck. It's hard to find food because you're always in that big 26-foot box truck and you have to get out and walk wherever you want to eat or wherever you want to go. Sometimes you're gonna have to sleep in the truck if you don't want to spend extra money on hotel cost. Sleeping in that truck, you know, laying down on the bench, you know, it could be stressful some days, but you know, it saves $70, $50 a day on a hotel. Pros about the box truck, guys, is that you get a better rate per mile. Like I said, with the box truck you can get anywhere from $2 to even $3 per mile, guys, but the average right now and what the industry is looking like right now is about $160 per mile. And if you are in a good state, you could average about $2 per mile. And with semi trucks, guys, you know, the averages are about $2, $2.20 per mile. But with box truck right now, even though rates are low, you still can average about $150 to $180 per mile. But you want to aim for those $2 rates, $2 per mile rate. Another pro about the box truck industry and the opposite from the cargo van is that sometimes, half of the time, you are not gonna have to load or unload the vehicle because box trucks are big enough to get the forklift on and off of the box truck. It can go on and off. A lot of companies don't go on and off the truck, I guess, you know, because in the past damages have been done, but it can happen. So if you're in a situation where the company is like, we can't go on your truck, you just let them know, man, yes you can. It's been done before. I've did it several times. And you know, don't unload that truck or load that truck. Tell them to do it with the forklift. But in this box truck industry, guys, you're going to be moving all types of things. In my videos in the past, I've moved all types of things from boxes to even solar panels, guys. I even moved a bunch of wooden panels for even Disney World. It's a lot of things that you can move and a lot of different experiences that you will have in this box truck world. There will be a lot of over-the-road weeks, and to be honest, your money is made over the road. You can make $1,000 a day easily by going state to state, you know, traveling 3 states a day. And the thing I love about the box truck industry is that you get a load, you take it somewhere, and on that same day or even an hour before the next load is booked, you can find yourself a good load for double the amount. You can find yourself a good load within the same city, probably 10 to even 30 miles out from where you just dropped off your previous load. And that's what I love about the box truck industry, is that it's a non-stop industry. It's always moving. Stuff always needs to be moved. And in the box truck industry, pretty much wherever you go, there is going to be a load for that day in that city. Now, how do you get these loads? You might just want to get yourself a dispatcher so you won't be handling driving and trying to book loads, texting brokers while you're driving. A dispatcher will easily book a load for you, while you're moving on the road, so you can get even 2 to 3 loads booked per day and make an easy $1,500 in one single day if you really have the drive to do so. Now, the cons about this box truck business is there is a lot of fees, guys. There is a lot of paperwork that has to be done. Your insurance is the first thing that needs to be done, and this insurance can cost you $1,600 to even $2,000 for the down payment, and you're looking at probably $700 to even $1,400 a month for just your insurance, guys. Like I said about the cargo van, the box truck is around $50,000 to even $80,000 just to purchase. So if you do finance, you're gonna be paying around $1,400 a month, or even $1,100 a month depending on your credit. But guys, let's just say you're spending $3,000 on this box truck, and you spend about $1,500 to $2,000 a week just in gas, guys. You will now need to make about $15,000 a month just to be even, just to be in a little bit of profit, guys, because you got your dispatching fees, guys, which can range from 5 to 15% per load, or if you just go with one dispatcher, you're gonna be paying them around $300 to $400 per week just for them supplying you loads. Also, if you don't own your truck and you are renting your truck, guys, you're gonna be having a lot of profits taken out from that rental company. You know, it might be $100 a day or even $160 a day for the truck rental, and then you have to pay $50 a day for the truck insurance on that truck, and then you have to pay 19 cents per mile or even 35 to 50 cents per mile just to drive the truck, guys. So that's a lot of money coming out to the rental company if you are renting a truck. And like I said, high maintenance, guys. One little thing that goes wrong with your truck costs you about $4,000. Now your truck is in the shop for a week. Now you've missed 2 weeks of work, guys, because your truck is in the shop and you spent $4,000. That is a week of profit right there, and you've missed out on $4,000 from your truck not being able to be in commission. So in just one little breakdown, you've now lost $8,000 for the month. So these things can very add up really quickly. And one other con about the box truck industry is that if you do have family, if you do have loved ones, you're gonna be over the road. You're gonna be sleeping in that truck on that hard seat, and you're gonna be eating unhealthy on the road, guys, and you're not gonna be able to see your family, your pets, your kids, your loved ones, because you're gonna be out 5 days a week. And guys, this 5 days do go around pretty fast, but for your loved ones, probably not so much. But for you, you know what I mean, you're on the road all day from 8 to probably 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the road all day, and then you sleep in a truck, you eat dinner, and then you go to sleep, man, and you're done for the day. You wake up, you drive all day again, you drop your loads off, and then you eat, you go to sleep, and you're done for the day. And you do that 5 times. You could come home on the weekend, but before you know it, man, you're gone all week. And that's just the life of the over the road, you know what I'm saying? You may travel the whole East Coast, the whole West Coast in just, you know, 3 days, and that's just the life of the over the road trucker. But be sure you guys check out my videos on how to start your cargo van business, how to start your box truck business, and what it is like when you are renting out a truck in the box truck business, guys. This transportation business is easy to get into. That is why it's very oversaturated, and that's why these rates are getting lower and lower. But if you're not yet invested in this business, guys, I do advise checking out my video on how to become a truck dispatcher, where you can make $100 to even $1,000 a day working from home, dispatching the loads instead of running these loads and dropping them off and picking them up. Sometimes you want to get on the other side of things, get on the easier side. Why would you want to drive the truck for $1,000 a day when you could be at home dispatching these loads for $500 or $1,000 a day, but you have all of your time and your home? Don't forget to check out the Patreon link in the description so you can learn how to start your trucking business step by step, how to start your online business, how to make money in crypto, and any other niche that you need, all over on the Patreon. And if you still want to talk to me or reach out for step-by-step tutorial, a consultation, or whatever you need, I do have videos. I do accept coaching calls, and the link in the description under the Calendly/King Lotta link. Go ahead and check that out. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that like button again. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to the family, because this is Black Investors Group and this channel is on the way to 100K. So stay tuned so you can learn how to make this money the easy way. I'm King Lotta. You're watching Black Investors Group. We out. Woo!